beautiful South Florida. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
The secret to his game and his success, incredible chemistry with each and every one of the guys who catches passes with him. And not only does he ask them to stay after practice or meet him before practice, he actually demands it because he knows if they have that kind of chemistry built up, it'll be hard to beat each and every ball game.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Now Tua are going to try and sneak it. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
As we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Again, it's Achane. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
A gain of a yard.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Open man is Waddle complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line. Here's a give up the middle. It's Gordon. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
At the 26-yard line.
Achane gets it from the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Tua sets up to pass it. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Dolphins put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra points up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. A little juke. And he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And getting the nod here in the preseason, big opportunity for their rookie quarterback.
And how about this young man? And this is one of those times when coaches have told us, hey, everyone gets a chance to earn an opportunity, and you didn't really believe them. Well, it's true here. He's been one of the surprises of training camp, and now they're giving him this shot to be their starting quarterback.
Allen now looks to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. 3rd and 19. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. Oh, pressure comes, and the Dolphins block it. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Partner, as you well know, every block punt wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Buccaneers, nothing.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
This is Davenport. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told the offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 16. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
And a Buccaneer 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air. Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Throwing now is Allen. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an fumble turns into a fourth down scramble, but all is well. First down.
I've met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would try to run through the entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Downer. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They're getting down at the 3. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs have cut it back within a score.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So Miami coming out for their second drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays. They also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. Here's 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. A give up from middle to right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That'll wind up as a loss on the play. So now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
On the return, Johnson. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So out come the Bucs now.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Dolphin football. On the slant, he finds Washington. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run out of the gun with Wright. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Right. It's going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers. But how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
There we go again here with Wright. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination, but the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Patterson now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Quick throw caught by Godwin. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. A running play, it's Dowdle. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the run, it's Dowdle. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And we'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
They run here with Dowdle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. Back to throw. McCord. Short throw. It's Higbee. 2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
Looking to throw. McCord. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
It's third down. And 6 yards to go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth.
Bates' kick is good.
And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
We get a glance at the Buccaneer defense as they file into position. Last drive, touchdown, surrender. Here, see if they can stop them.
It's always a constant battle of letting the last series go, good or bad, but especially bad. Give up a touchdown, okay, forget the finger pointing, forget the blame. Go back out and play the defense you know you're capable of and help your team out.
And probably look to the leaders as always.
As always. They're going to be the ones going to grab some people and say, all right, let's do this thing.
At the 29-yard line.
Second and 9 now.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
And the Dolphins.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
46-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Wright. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. They'll look to throw. He's going to launch it for Washington. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
That's complete to Traylon Burks.
And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. With a catch made by Johnson. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first.
The tackle made by Jordan Brooks. It's a gain of 6.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
Looking middle, and he finds McMillan.
The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46.
First down, Buccaneers.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
So halftime stretch. Well, we all miss football in the offseason, but apparently not everybody missed halftime. We skip right over it. We get back to the action.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter.
In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Back to throw. McCord. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over first and 10.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together.
On first down, they'll start out with Wright.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
68 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set. 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
That's caught. Left side, it's Burks.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36.
That's good for a Dolphins.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
Gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
They'll work the middle here with Wright.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. They brought him in off the corner, and he gets in to drop him for a loss of 4.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Well, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
And a bit of a daunting task here for this offense as they'll start out at the 1-yard line.
I guess you could easily say there's a whole lot of real estate in front of them if they want to achieve their goal, which is get to the other end zone.
And 99 yards to go if they want to do just that. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
They run again with Dowdle.
They find some open field here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, McCord. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
The Dolphins offense and running back Jalen Wright getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. They'll start on the ground with Wright. Gets past one man. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 91 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
The Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I loved one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Wright.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They end up getting stumped twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Johnson on the return.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that
they're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents.
And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
On the handoff, it's Wright.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
Able to slither by. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this fourth quarter. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. McCord over the middle. He finds Godwin complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
First down, Buccaneers.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. McCord firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36.
And the Buccaneers first down.
Back to throw again.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Miami's offense set and ready to go. It has been a dream start to the preseason thus far as they look to finish things strong in the fourth quarter.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he'll be up in it at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but just...
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
The offense on third down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 19. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. It'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Throw out right. It's brought in by Otten.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Finding Otten once more. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off play action.
McCord. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He's going to let it go again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
It's a turnover on downs.
On the give, this is right. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 112 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Wright on the ground.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
2nd and 7 from the 20.
2nd and 7.
Here's the option.
They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll drop to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Running left is right.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And it pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Back now comes Tampa Bay. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
2nd and 6.
And they'll give them another shot here on the ground. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, McCord. He gets this one to Johnson. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. McCord. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 9.
2nd and 1. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
That'll do it.